It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports.
So here's Kaimi Fairbairn to do the honors. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here are the Panthers set to take over for the first time. And Charles will get a look at the much-heralded rookie Bryce Young, the first overall pick from April's draft.
Bryce Young, the quarterback out of Alabama with a Heisman Trophy in his hip pocket, is the new face of Carolina football. 80 touchdowns, just 12 picks in his college career for the Crimson Tide. He may be a little small in terms of size, but potential, massive.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll go again with Sanders. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. That's a 39-yard line.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against him.
3rd and 4. Young to throw it. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced a 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced a dump off to the back. And even then, they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. So here are the Texans now with a fresh face at quarterback, the 2nd overall pick from Ohio State, C.J. Stroud.
In only 2 seasons, Stroud showed all he needed to at Ohio State. All-American, Heisman finalist, program records galore. He looked every bit like the #1 overall pick. He went #2, but Houston is thrilled to have him.
A man coming off a great rookie year, it's Dameon Pierce. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Stroud on 3rd down now. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
On is the punter, Johnston now, as he sends this one away. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. There he goes, right side. A big play there for Carolina. 51 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone. I wonder what the next play call is going to be because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Young. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. Now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. First and 10, it's Stroud. That's to the veteran. It's Robert Woods. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
And the Texans first down.
First and 10, it's Pierce. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. Hurry, hurry! At the 44-yard
And they'll go right back to Pierce. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That's now consecutive 5-yard carries to pick up the first down.
Here we go. A gain of 5. First down, Texans.
Give left side for Pierce. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And this incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked. Stroud to throw it. And that is incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Now Stroud. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. On first down, Sanders not finding a whole lot as he'll get forward for about 3. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Blue check, opposite, green, check, pink.
They run with a 3rd-year man, Chuba Hubbard. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Looking to throw, Young. That is caught. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. So, Charles, take nothing away from this young man under center, because I know people think he's got a very bright future in this league, but I have to figure the defensive coordinators love the thought of squaring off against a rookie quarterback.
And especially if they have guys they can put together a game plan with that's going to confuse, disguise a lot of coverage.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football, as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation.
Here we go. Ready.
It's Young off play action. Short throw hauled in by Trimble. So the completion gets him just a yard. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Ready, play.
To throw, Young. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away.
In punt formation for the Panthers.
Taking it about the 16. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Texans will take over. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 29-yard line. The throwing again is Stroud. Throw left side complete. That's Woods. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Pierce now up the middle. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. Here's Stroud. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Robert Woods from 10 yards out. And the Texans have taken the lead. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Panthers now set to take over offensively. Well, it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Now there's Will Anderson, the 3rd overall pick to bring him down. 2nd and 7.
Ready.
Young. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down. Running right, here's Sanders. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
Another run here with Sanders. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. Young now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 41-yard line. Here is Young. That is taken in by Hurst. Touchdown, Carolina. Hayden Hurst, 41 yards. And the Panthers are able to move back in front.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Pinheiro now for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So the drive there took 6 plays, and Carolina scores to cap it off. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. C.J. Stroud ready to lead the Texans on their next drive. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route, too.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
And they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
2nd and 10. On the draw, here's Sanders. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So on now is Johnny Hekker to punt this one away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
Hey, baby, this ain't good enough for us.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And Stroud now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Ready?
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here goes Stroud again. That one complete. It's tanked down. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Stroud. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Panthers will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of... And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Carolina. Miles Sanders as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring it back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Stroud looking to throw. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And that will do it for this first half. So it's half. Getting through the break at record pace and right back to football. 3rd quarter, here we go. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Fielded just outside the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Texans going to take over here to start quarter number 3. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
The second down throw now from Stroud. Over the middle, complete. That's Schultz. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards.
And it's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected, but this is a good pickup here for the first down.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage held their spot and stacked him up.
Yeah, they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Third and 2. Pierce will try to pick it up. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. 42 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Another carry for Pierce. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Stroud working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 32-yard line. They run with the former Buffalo Bill, Devin Singletary. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. Open man there is Collins, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 13-yard line. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Now Stroud. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Robert Woods with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans are an extra point away from evening this one up. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And he gets it to go, and we're all even, 17 apiece. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it ends with a Robert Woods touchdown reception. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. Now Raheem Blackshear going to take this one out. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the 2nd half. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this 2nd half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
Well, Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Christian Harris there finding his way home to record the sack.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Here's Johnny Hecker now, standing just about on his own goal line. And taken right at the 35. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. And the Texans set to come onto the field. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
First down, Houston.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time. And we're back now in Charlotte. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go again with Pierce. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Stroud to throw it. This will be caught by Brown. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 20-yard line. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Give to Pierce. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 6.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Stroud now on 3rd and 2. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Catch is made. It's Schultz on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. They'll look to throw again. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Robert Woods, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Well, now how about this return? And they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. And onto the field, here come the Panthers. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. Now a first down throw for Young. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 5.
At the 42-yard line.
Now Young. And a little floater there is incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he's going to have the Panthers first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. Young to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. Pierce gets this one running right. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
At the 31-yard line.
A give up the middle to Singletary. Touchdown, Houston. Devin Singletary, 31 yards. And the Texans have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So now Young and the Panthers down by 2 touchdowns. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go. They have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning, but they need 2 scores. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. Young. Under pressure, they got him again. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Young to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And my goodness, that means this next drive will begin 4 yards from the end zone already. Here's Pierce. Going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Pierce.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
Singletary, and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Devin Singletary with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Texans tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Now here's Young. Open man right side is Shark. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Young will set to throw. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Texans scoop it. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by Houston.
First and 10, it's Pierce. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a third and about 5.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
They look good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. They swallowed him up. And he's taken down inside the 30. 85 yards for him on the ground now on that, his 20th carry of the ball game.
16 yards.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching